about you, but sometimes I get tired making the same dishes over and over again. So to give me a little boost in the kitchen, I want to make an awesome kitchen vision board to get those delicious creative juices flowing in my head and onto my plate. First, I'll give some old wire panels a much needed glow up, and then I'll use my Canon Pixma printer to print everything I need to get inspired. A vision board can be made out of a variety of materials. I happen to have these old wire panels that are being held together by a couple of zip ties so that I can do this. Now I got a big vision board. You can use whatever you have, just get creative. This color doesn't really fit the aesthetic of my kitchen, so I'm going to spray paint it one of my favorite colors, gold, because everything I touch turns into gold. At least that's what I tell myself. If you are going to be spray painting, I recommend doing it in a well-ventilated area and use something to protect your surface. So maybe some old cardboard boxes, craft paper, newspaper, and to protect yourself, wear a mask and some gloves. I got my mask on, and I'm gonna head outside to paint. While I wait for that to completely dry, I'm going to print out some yummy sources of inspiration straight from my phone. With the Canon Pixma printer, I can easily use its wireless and mobile printing capabilities, and I can print different sizes like 5x7s and even square prints by using Canon photo paper. Oh my goodness, these look gorgeous. I also want to include some handwritten recipes like this one from my mother-in-law. It is her amazing ají de gallina. It's a Peruvian chicken stew. Love it. Since it is pretty delicate, I want to digitally preserve it by using the scanning feature and printing out a copy that I'm not afraid to get messy in the kitchen. Now all I have to do is use these cute clips to attach the photos onto the board and play around with the arrangement. Oh yeah, it looks so good. This vision board is truly a vision. Now I'm gonna go hang this up for easy visibility. Its manifestation magic is already working on me because I'm in the mood for a tomato treat. I have been craving roasted tomatoes, so I think I'm gonna do like an easy tomato and roasted garlic tart. First, I'll make the roasted garlic. Just peel off the outer papery skin, slice a little off the top, place it in aluminum foil, drizzle generously with olive oil, close it up, and let it roast in the oven at 400 for about 45 minutes to an hour. Simply squeeze out the roasted garlic cloves and set them aside. Next, I'm gonna make a cheesy tasting cashew spread that's gonna act as a yummy bed for my tomatoes. These are some softened raw cashews that have been soaking in water overnight. Add them to a blender with some roasted garlic cloves, nutritional yeast, you can also just use parmesan, a little milk, and salt. Then roll out some puff pastry to form a rectangle. Cut the sheet into 4 equal pieces and place it on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. Then score a border 1/4 inch from the edge of each rectangle, making sure not to slice all the way through. Spread a thin layer of that delicious cashew cream. Arrange some tomato slices and some of those roasted garlic cloves. Then brush the edges with an egg wash and sprinkle with salt. I'm gonna bake this at 400 degrees for about 25 to 30 minutes or until the edges are golden brown. Oh, what a beauty. It just needs a finishing touch of fresh thyme sprinkled on top. Now these are the tomato tarts of my dreams. They look so comforting, smells amazing. Oh yeah. I am so happy I finally got to make this, and I can't wait to see what other yummy creations I come up with next thanks to my new kitchen vision board. I hope I've inspired you to use the Canon Pixma printer to create the yummiest vision board of your hungriest dreams.